What is going on, guys? This is Renji Gaming with my review of Bleach chapter 563. And this chapter, it was definitely simple. So it starts off with Mask still being alive, which is kind of what I expected, because we have not seen his Holy Quincy form, and we still have not seen Renji new Bankai. Now, I wouldn't say that that he needed to win, but I would say that he needed to use it so that we can finally see it, because his Bankai had been hyped up for so long that it's definitely about time that it comes into play once again. And so Mask was saying that a star would never perish at the hands of a villain, and so I thought that he was going to bring out his form already. But instead, he actually calls out to James, who was still alive, and then we see that this guy can basically bring himself back to life, or at least reincarnate himself from parts of him, because we see that the one panel where his mouth was actually talking, we see another James coming out of that, and then we see that his other parts, they're growing more James, and they're all chanting to the superstar, but actually makes him transform, because he feels like so much power flowing through him. And the panel when he does change it is kind of weird, because he had stars on his nipples, and it's just it's kind of creepy to see that. But he has so much power that he can attack from far away, and now that he powered up, he actually remembered who Renji is. And so all this time, like I thought, he was actually fighting without realizing who it was. So this guy really is an idiot. But he actually brings out a lariat, which is pretty awesome, and it just sends Renji flying. And so when he said that he can attack opponents with his 1 mile arts, it was definitely cool. I actually liked that a lot, because it seems to be working on Renji, because it caught him off guard, and because this guy never let up his attack, I have a feeling that it did some damage. Now, I wouldn't say that it did a lot, but Renji definitely took a little bit of damage. And we see at one point he actually tried to stop himself, but Mask doesn't let him, and he just flying through there all this time, and then he actually brings out his final holy form. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually liked it. With that cape and that wing that was above that star on their chest, it actually looked pretty cool. Now I read that a lot of people actually hate it, and people hate the Mask character in general. But I don't think he's that bad. I think that he get a little bit too much hate. But the character overall is definitely not that bad. Weird characters aren't horrible like that. Kubo's thought outside the box, and I think the Mask character actually works out pretty well. And so after flying around Renji for a little bit, he actually made this star in the sky, where he actually brings out his ultimate attack called Star Flash Supernova, and we see that James also got caught up in this explosion. So I'm wondering, did he just kill his own partner, the one that's been cheering for him this entire time? Did he just kill him? But after his attack in the smoke clears, we see Renji, now has a new blade. So clearly, this right here is his new Bankai. So I'm definitely curious. Well, not curious, but I'm more excited to see what it'll look like in the next chapter. I wish that we could have saw, I wish that we could have saw it in this chapter, but obviously, a cliffhanger keeps us in suspense. So I really don't faulting for that, because it definitely has my attention for the next chapter. But like I said, this chapter, it was simple. So of course this right here it's not gonna be a very long review. But as always, guys, please do not forget to like the video and subscribe, because that really helps me out. But as always, you gotta take it easy, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, also, I'm very curious, do you all hate the Mask character as well, or do you actually like him? Because I don't think he's that bad. But as always, guys, take it easy.